Well, my Pungos, as the title suggests, it is a little clickbaity here, but this is the world's first iPhone 15 Pro case. It showed up on my doorstep. I was pleasantly surprised to be able to get it, and I'm really excited to be able to show it to you guys here. I got it from a manufacturer overseas, which I am not going to be disclosing who provided that. This is all pre-release, nothing's confirmed here, but there are some interesting differences that I want to show you that I've observed. We're not going to go into any measurements or any specific details because, again, I am not confirming that this is specifically the iPhone 15 Pro or not, but there's some interesting insights here that I want to share with you guys. Let's jump into it. First look around the phone here. As everyone has speculated and as the rumors have confirmed, we are getting away from the do not disturb switch to now a button. This is going to be like the action button. It's going to be, honestly, customizable from what I understand, but no one really knows for sure until they release it and let you know. You still have the volume rocker here on the right and left and the power button on the other side as well. Around the edges, there aren't any additional like holes, which is going to denote that the microphones are still going to be in the same place as usual down below, denoting here that there isn't much of a difference in the chassis or in the build. You can see here that there is so much more of a protruding cutout here than a previous last year. So it tells me here that the camera module is going to be much larger compared to the overall size of the phone, which was slightly in the middle from last year. You can look at that video back then. With that said, on the bottom side, we can't confirm what type of port it is, but typically this whole punch out is a little bit smaller, denoting that the lightning cable is a little bit smaller. But now that you see that it's so large, well, it could be specifically the USB Type-C, I don't know. Other than that, the case itself is pretty straightforward. It is shock proof and it provides you that protection. Let's try to go ahead and put the dummy phone in. It does fit, but it's a little loose here on the edge. Again, unconfirmed dimensions here as from last to this year. As you can see, the camera module is much bigger. The one that we've got here for the dummy phone is fitting right on the inside, and you can see that there is some room on the edge, denoting that. But other than that, it's not going to be too much bigger of a phone from my perspective here. I don't have any confirmation of MagSafe here, but most likely we're going to be using that ubiquitous MagSafe technology. There were rumors, in the rumor mill talking about that MagSafe is now going to become a standard so that iPhone and Android can utilize the same standard here. But other than that, that's kind of it. There wasn't too much that really was revealed other than having a larger cutout for the camera, confirming this action button here on the other side, and a larger port here, a port hole for the I/O. You can see the speaker, going back to it, is a little bit larger on one side than the other, as you can see. But other than that, this doesn't really confirm anything else than that. With that said, my Pungos, thanks so much for watching. This case, again, was provided to me complimentary by the manufacturer overseas. Again, I'm not confirming anything like the larger camera module here. Down below on the I/O, you can see that the port is cut out larger than typical. Speaker's a little bit bigger. And then on the side here, we've got that action button where I think it's gonna be really interesting. I don't know what they're gonna call it. There's leaks of a bunch of different names. I'm not confirming anything here, but further, throwing fuel to the fire of the suspicion out there that there's some interesting things afoot here for iPhone 15 Pro. With that said, guys, not a sponsored video, but this was provided to me complimentary. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. I'm going to be putting out a bunch more content here, especially cases for the Pro, Pro Max, iPhone 15, all that good stuff. If you want to check out some of the other products that fit the iPhone 14, 14 Pro, Pro Max, etc., check that out as well. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll catch you in the next one.